Hello everybody, this is JD. Today I'm going to talk to you about something that I have vaguely mentioned several times. A lot of people probably reviewed those videos or have not. It's about our tax system. I only have 6 minutes to kind of sum everything up, and hopefully I can fit it in less than 11 minutes. Truth is, our tax system as it is, this current system we have, is totally inept, incomplete, and will never be able to handle the debt that Obama, Bush, Jimmy Carter, and everybody else between that group that has put us into. The amount of debt this nation has, unfortunately, is astronomical. Unfortunately, also, tax is part of living in a society. But we can ease the burden to each and every individual. There's one of two ways to do it. One is, don't pay it. The heck with it. No taxes, we ain't going to pay our bills, we're going to walk away. Frig the world, frig the lenders, and all that. Well, that's not our way. So what's the other way? To ensure that our tax system is as efficient and correct as can be possible, humanly possible. Not the current one we have that's totally inefficient. It's about as inefficient as the wagon is to trucking. Okay? I mean, if you ship things across the nation by wagon, or if you ship them by truck. That's about the comparison to our current tax system. It's the wagon. So we need to streamline and bring our tax system up to date. How do I feel we can do that? Well, I strongly believe that probably the most reasonable way right now is the sales tax system. Why the sales tax system? Because that will only be applied to you as what you spend, not what you earn, first and foremost. That will be applied to you in accordance to the wealth of your individual, because your spending power would be that. In other words, it will be applied to you in accordance to the fruits you harvest within this nation, instead of how much you earn, and taken away from that. It will be applied to you by your spending, instead of taking money away from you right up front before you even see it. So you have no control. Those are a few reasons for the sales tax, but also by having the sales tax, there is no way around it. And no special interest groups, including religion, would be exempt from the sales tax. Sorry, I know our favoritism towards religion and God, but understand the situation we are in by creating special reasons, created the monster that we have in today's tax system. Now, I will agree to you out there that maybe food definitely should not be taxed. Food, I mean food that you buy for home, not at a restaurant. I will agree. But also I will fight for the rebate. Why the rebate? Because it's a way for us to help control our immigration problem, as well as the sales tax is a way for us to help control our immigration problem. Because most people who immigrate here work under the table, they pay no taxes. If we have a sales tax, that won't happen. So that means all you people working in this country, when you see your paycheck so much go out in federal taxes and all that, it's going to be gone. You're going to get that in your paycheck. But understand, part of it's going to go back, because when you buy stuff, you're going to be hit with a sales tax. So it's kind of a switch for swap. But the people who don't pay taxes, like for example, Senator from Massachusetts, Kerry, who went to New Zealand to buy a boat so he could be exempt of taxes. Well, when that boat came in, he would be required to pay the sales tax, no matter where that boat was made. and your illegal aliens, which I put in the same group of greed, they would have to pay sales tax on everything they buy inside this country. In other words, the wealthy who try to get around the sales tax and the illegals who try not to pay any sales tax will be paying, taxes, will be paying the sales tax. There's no getting around it. Now, food, I agree, should not be taxed. The reason we can't exempt the religious organizations is because too many people and religions allow it to use their name to exempt themselves from the sales tax. All final items will be taxed by sales tax. No ands, no ifs, no buts. The only people who will be able to buy wholesale and not pay a sales tax on that transfer is of retail, because their sales tax will be attached to it when it is sold as retail. If it is consumed prior to that, then it is not considered retail. It's considered, the person buying it is buying it for final consumption, so they will have to pay the sales tax. A restaurant is retail. They buy it, then they make food out of it, then they sell. They pay the tax on it when they sell, as long as that item has sales tax applied to it at the last sale. Now, the reason for the rebates is also for control of immigration. Because for us to send, the federal government to send a rebate on the sales tax, they must have an address, and you must be registered in the country. Somebody who's a legal alien must give us an address and where they're at, or they can't get the check. And we will send them their check because they're entitled to it. But understand, also will come a federal agent who will also take you and your check to the nearest airport, and you're on your plane back to your homeland country. Understand that also. So that's why I'm in favor of the rebate, and why I want to keep the rebate. Now you understand why I feel the sales tax should be in vice of the income tax, be based on our economy's growth instead of our working people's back. Let the individual control their money, vice the government take it from the very beginning, and quit robbing people upon their death of the work that they have done. So as you can see, there is a lot of positives to the sales tax, and it will pay off our national debt and in time be able to be lowered, which never seems to happen with the tax system. Maybe this way we can do it. I'm not saying it will, but just maybe. And with that, I want you to understand these are several of the reasons why I feel a sales tax is 100,000 times better than any income tax program there is, and why I push for and promote the sales tax over the income tax. I hope you agree. If you disagree, let me know. Understand, though, those who think there should be no rebate and we should simplify it as simple as can be, understand we need the rebate for, one, to reward the American citizens for participating in the tax program, and everybody else, because there's some things that's going to be taxed that they need a rebate on, and two, make sure to ensure if you're going to be here illegally as an alien, you will be paying more in taxes than the average citizen. Understand, the Constitution is for the citizens of the United States. What we give an illegal alien is the grace of the nation, not the by law. It's the grace of the nation. By law, each and every citizen has these rights. By law, the grace of the nation to illegal aliens as such. Thank you. This is JD. You all have a nice day.